Say on streets.
Our streets.
Say on streets. And made it.
Right.
Made it. Whose streets?
Our streets.
Word on the beat, word on the beat, word on the beat.
Time after time after time after time after time after time after
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Bass. Y'all tuned in to another episode of Ian's podcast. Today, man, we're going to be taking it right back to the community, man. We always talking about the culture, but right now, y'all, as y'all see, this coronavirus is starting a huge global pandemic, man, and which is causing also some stuff to go down on the economic side, which means, when I say economics, I mean, I'm talking about government shutdowns, layoffs, business being closed, kids out of schools, families not being fed, poverty rate going up type deal. But in the midst of all that, you always see those superstars, I wouldn't even say the superstars, but those helping hands always seem to always rise, those that stand behind that narrative or that mission that they talk about. And one of those places in particular I'm going to be talking about today is Masjid An-Nur, man. They located in North Minneapolis. Right now we're on their website, and we're going to be talking about how basically how businesses and nonprofits and just how a lot of companies during these hard times, they can step up. And that's like you tell, if you're a business owner, it's always supposed to be bigger than the money. Even if you're a nonprofit, it's supposed to be bigger than the numbers. It's supposed to be about actually fulfilling and living out what the actual mission is and being of service to the community and the people, you know, that basically help contribute, you know, to your growth and success. So that's why, honestly, I want to really just showcase what they have going on right now, because honestly, I feel like during these pressuring times, you would think that like it'd be hard, you know, like, well, not necessarily it'd be hard, but you know, it'd be a lot of challenges will come with doing this. But you know, they constantly always been stepping out there, being on the front, you know, being a focal point, a backbone within the North Minneapolis community. So I kind of want to, you know, chime in on that. So right now I got pulled up on the screen, as y'all can see, because we're doing split screens. It's on their website. They got a little section where it kind of talks more about it. It goes into the response food program, and it's basically just letting you know, during these trying times where every household, they are committed to basically serving you, you know, and they're grateful for the opportunity. So they have hot meals available for youth and seniors, and a food shelf delivery service available for the areas in North Minneapolis. And if you want to get more information, you can go ahead and go click that link on their home page. But then also at the same time, the reason why I also want to highlight this was during the month of March, as y'all know, you know, Masjid An-Nur, that's a mosque, it's in the Islamic faith, you know, a lot of things that they do is charitable based. You feel me? It's a nonprofit, so people donate money or it's by grants. But you know, during the month of March, you know, doors been closed, honestly. So they ain't been able to get those same type of donations that they was getting before, you know, to help keep them, you know, thrive and be able to help keep them assisted at a certain type of level, you know, at a certain type of capacity, you know, employees, overheads, all that type of stuff. Bills, but you know, during this same time, it's like, you know, what they stand behind, you know, being faith-based, but also standing behind the community and just being believers. So they still sticking to the script. They still out there putting them boots to the pavement in the community, trying to make a way and still trying to find a way to better assist, and they're doing that. So I'm gonna also scroll down. I'm gonna scroll down a little bit on their website, a little bit to another section. It just kind of just going more into like basically, you know, it's another nonprofit too as well, Al-Maa'uun, who's really also the backbone behind that. Al-Maa'uun is a nonprofit that offers food, housing, reentry program, and they also have a Day of Dignity program, which they do every year. So they've been, assisting communities in Minneapolis, in need, for well over some time, in collaboration with Masjid An-Nur. And, I just want to scroll down to that section. So we're going to go back up. And as y'all see, is organizations and programs that's out there that's still willing to assist during these hard times. But I know when when you're starving or when you in a crisis, it's kind of hard to kind of think straight. You feel me? So we gonna help you out. You feel me? You keep tapping in with us. We gonna make sure we connect you to those community resources, so you don't have to, spend too much time trying to figure it out. You can spend more time on trying to actually move on it. So if you in that area, and them, that food getting low, or your grandma or something like that, you feel me? You want to make sure that she help being fed, but you gotta take care of your household, or you got kids or something like that. And normally they was going to school, getting their meals, and now they stuck at the crib with you. And now, they just, you gotta feed them more, spend more time feeding them, that's more money, and more resources. They're here to help you. So, closed mouths is, literally closed mouths don't get fed. So if I was you, man, I'll go onto this website, man, go scroll down to that section, man, click that learn more button, man. And then, you feel me, fill out that response form, and then they'll get back to you. They got more information about the whole process as well, including like what zip codes they service, who, like what days the deliveries be running, routes, age groups. So like you can basically just get an understanding of who qualify, what qualifies, and just understanding the process. But then also too, they also got the contact information on there. So you'll be able to reach out to them just in case you have a unique or different situation, and they might see if they can accommodate you. They real, I ain't gonna say they're real flexible, but they understanding, you feel me? Their whole agenda is to help. So I would say that they are flexible, but I understand that they got a process, so they'll help better guide you through the process. And so now I just want to tailor back and kind of digress a little bit, go back into what we was talking about. So in this podcast, man, we talk about being the voice of the culture. We feel like this right here is one of the key points of, of our culture. It's showing how do we assist each other? How do we better serve each other? You feel me? Like when you go back and look at history, different cultures and, different civilizations had their way of how they come together, and basically how they assist, and basically how they got through basically trying times. And I feel like this right here, right now, is going to go down in history. So those that have stepped up, those who are stepping up, and those who are delivering those services, you feel me? I feel like this will always be remembered, and this will go down as, just basically go down in history of the culture. Like these were the people that stepped up when this situation happened. Or, like they put it out all on the line. We still talk about those characters today in history. So right now we probably can't see it, but in them classrooms or when them stories being told 20, 30 years from now, you probably can. And when those companies that were, starting out in the basement or starting out just with a corner shop, when they grow into warehouses and stuff like that, and they start telling those company stories at those, and they start telling those company stories at the functions and stuff like that, it resonated a little bit. They'd be like, dang, I remember those times. You feel me? I remember, like, for example, I remember where Masjid An-Nur delivered food to my grandma. I'm happy to see them doing this and, doing this and that in the community still. That is, things like this becomes part of our story. How do you help? How do you better serve? What did you do while you was here on this earth? So I just want y'all to keep that in mind. So before we tune out, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know, man, ain't no support like free support, man. So go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Like I said, I ain't gonna talk y'all ear off, so I want to hear y'all talk back to me. Y'all the voice of the culture as well. Like when I say we are the voice of the culture, I literally mean we. That's why we call it the family. So go ahead, tap in with your boy, leave me a voice message. The link is in the description below. or just go ahead, comment, man. Comment, share it, man. And we just want to hear what you got to say. And you might have the opportunity to be featured on the next episode. You know, we're going to shout you out on the next episode. But it's your boy, Baz. This is Ian's podcast. And y'all know what I'm about to say. I'm tuning out. Peace.